With so many amazing side hustle opportunities for moms in 2025, it's hard to decide which one is best. So today, I'm going to break down 6 legitimate ways to start earning from home. Now, I'm going to evaluate each of these opportunities using criteria that matter to busy moms: startup costs, time flexibility, income potential, scalability, and whether you can build something that works without you constantly trading time for money. Because let's be honest, you don't want just another job. You want one that allows you to make money from home without compromising your role as a mom or sacrificing your family's needs. Let's start with becoming a virtual assistant. The industry is exploding, and the numbers prove it. The global virtual assistant market is projected to reach $23.57 billion by 2033. So it's growing at around 22% annually, according to multiple industry reports. Virtual assistants can earn $15 to $30 per hour, helping businesses with simple admin tasks, email management, scheduling, and customer support. The skills required are relatively easy to learn. In fact, many of these skills are ones that you already have as a mom: organization, multitasking, communication, project management, and managing schedules. And some positions may require understanding multiple software platforms and business processes. Startup costs are virtually none, just a computer and internet that you probably already have. And as for time flexibility, well, depending on clients and time zone differences, some opportunities offer flexibility, and some might expect availability during business hours. The income potential is good. You can easily make $2,400 to $4,800 a month working 20 hours per week if you charge $15 to $30 an hour. But there are some VA positions that can let you command much higher rates, like senior executive VAs, or those that are requiring more technical specialty. Scalability, it's limited though, because you're working for hourly wages. And since you're going to be selling time for money, your income is capped by how many hours you can work in a day. But the good news is that you can scale by hiring other VAs if you want and forming your own VA agency. I say this is a good opportunity because there's genuine demand, you can work from home, and platforms like Upwork and Belay, they make finding clients easier. So one downside is that you become an employee again with multiple bosses, depending on how many clients that you take on. If that doesn't sound appealing, then the next side hustle might just be what you're looking for, because it lets you create something once and sell it over and over again. Here's a perfect opportunity for creative moms who want to turn their design ideas into a business that works while they sleep. And it is print on demand and Etsy shops. This opportunity is the ultimate design once, profit forever business model. So you create designs for t-shirts, mugs, phone cases, or digital printables. And platforms like Printful, Printify, and Etsy, they handle all the production and the shipping. Did you know that Etsy alone has 96 million active buyers that are searching for unique creative items? That means once your designs are live, they can generate sales 24/7 without you lifting a finger. And I actually read about a mom making $10,000 a month just selling digital products on Etsy. Let's talk skills. You need basic design skills, understanding trends, and creativity. If you can make a cute little birthday invitation for your kid's party, you can create sellable designs. Plus, Canva makes this incredibly accessible. Startup costs here are very reasonable. So to start, all you need is a basic Canva subscription, maybe some design tools, and you're in business. So it's doable to launch your first products easily for under $100. And time-wise, the flexibility it offers is excellent because you design completely on your own schedule. You can create during nap time, after bedtime, whenever inspiration strikes. And most of these can be done on your own schedule from anywhere in the world. And when it comes to income potential, many successful sellers earn $1,000 to $3,000 per month within their first year. Digital products especially, they can have incredible margins, so up to 90% profit. I've seen some moms build this into $5,000 or more per month businesses, and it didn't take them years to get to this stage. In terms of the scalability of this, it has really great potential. So you can expand into multiple product lines, seasonal collections, different niches, and even hire other designers as you grow. It's a good opportunity because you're building a true asset. Every design becomes a potential income stream for years. Plus, there's something that's incredibly fulfilling about seeing someone wearing or using something that you created. So here's my overall verdict. Like any creative business, it takes time to understand what sells and to build momentum. You'll need to learn some basic marketing and stay on top of trends, but many moms find this rewarding because they're expressing their creativity while building something that's valuable. Now, if you're someone who naturally loves explaining things and has a way with words, this next opportunity might just be perfect for you. If you can write a thoughtful email or an engaging social media post, you have the foundation for a side hustle that pays up to $100 per hour. And that's freelance writing. But not all writing niches are created equal, so let me share the most lucrative ones. The demand for quality content, it's massive, and it's only just going to keep growing because there will always be businesses who need blog posts, website copy, email campaigns, and social media content. Here's where it gets really interesting. The highest paying writing niches can command some serious money. The first one is technical writing. So this involves creating content for technical industries like IT, medical, and engineering. The average salary is $70,000 per year, with beginners starting at $47,000. Cybersecurity writing, it's a subset of technical writing. It can pay up to $96,000 annually. Next is finance writing. According to PayScale, the average salary for a financial writer is $60,000. But freelance finance writers in specialized niches, they can earn $75 to $100 an hour. And the global marketing budgets for financial services are projected to grow by 11.1%. Then we have white paper writing, and this is where the real money is. So experienced white paper writers can charge $3,000 to $15,000 per project, with an average of $1,000 per page for 10-page papers, according to Forbes and American Writers and Artists Institute. The best platforms to find these high-paying gigs include Contently, Clear Voice, and direct outreach to businesses that are in these niches. Strong writing ability and basic research skills are the top skills that you'll need for this one. And if you enjoy writing and you can adapt your voice to different brands, you can succeed. Startup costs for this one, practically zero. So you can set up shop with just your computer and your existing writing skills. In terms of time flexibility, it's a good one because you control when you write and you can often work around your family schedule. And many writing projects can be broken down into smaller chunks, which is perfect for busy mom life. And you can do most of this on your own schedule from anywhere in the world. When it comes to the income potential, entry-level writers, they start at $25 to $50 an hour, but experienced writers in specialized niches, like those ones that I mentioned, they can earn $75 to $150 an hour. And most mom freelancers build to $3,000 to $6,000 per month working part-time hours. In terms of the scalability, it has excellent growth potential. So you can raise rates as you gain experience. You can specialize in higher pay niches like business to business or healthcare, or you could eventually build your own content agency. Many moms love this because they're using their brain in creative ways, they're building a valuable and evergreen skill set, and the work is genuinely meaningful. Plus, many businesses specifically seek out mom writers for their authentic perspective. So here's my overall verdict. Building a client base, it takes time, and income can fluctuate as you establish yourself. But most successful freelance writers, they say that the flexibility and the earning potential make it worth the initial hustle. Speaking of using your knowledge to help others, this next opportunity lets you do exactly that while making a real difference. Here's a meaningful way to use your knowledge and skills while earning excellent money. Online tutoring that pays $15 to $50 per hour. The demand for online tutoring has exploded. Parents want extra academic support for their kids, and platforms like Wyzant, Tutor.com, and Varsity Tutors, they make it easy to connect with students. You can tutor in subjects that you're already comfortable with, whether that's elementary math, English, or specialized subject from your background. The skills required are knowledge in your subject area, patience, and the ability to explain concepts clearly. Teaching experience helps, but it isn't required, so many successful tutors are just naturally good at helping others understand things. Startup costs are minimal. All you need is a good internet connection and maybe some basic teaching materials, and voila, you're in business. Flexibility-wise, it's possible to set your own schedule, and you can often work around family commitments. And many tutors, they work evenings or weekends, which admittedly, maybe when you'd probably want to be with your own kids, but this also tends to be when you can charge the highest rates. As for the income potential, tutors typically earn $15 to $50 per hour, depending on subject and experience. Specialized subjects like SAT prep or advanced math, those can command premium rates. So working 10 to 15 hours per week can easily generate $1,000 to $2,000 per month, and up to $4,000 per month at $50 an hour, 20 hours per week. In terms of scalability, you can increase rates as you gain experience, you can specialize in high-demand subjects, or you could eventually create your own tutoring business with multiple subjects. The work's incredibly rewarding. You're genuinely helping students succeed academically. Plus, many parents specifically appreciate working with tutors who understand the challenges of balancing family and education. Keep in mind, peak tutoring hours often overlap with family time, so after school and weekends, and you'll need to find the right balance. Also, student schedules can change, affecting consistency. But many mom tutors love the meaningful work and the flexibility. Now, if you're already active on social media and you understand how those platforms work, you're gonna love this next opportunity. Here's a booming opportunity for moms who understand social media. You can help businesses build their online presence while earning $500 to $3,000 per month per client. The opportunity is massive because business owners know that they need social media, but they don't have the time to manage it effectively. That's where you can come in. You can manage their Facebook, Instagram, X, and other platforms. So you'll be creating content, engaging with followers, and helping to grow their audience. And many businesses are willing to pay really well for consistent quality social media management. Skills required here include an understanding of social media platforms, content creation skills, basic design abilities, and good communication. If you're already active on social media personally, you have most of the skills that are needed. Startup costs, they're low. You'll mainly need social media scheduling tools like Hootsuite or Buffer, which cost about $20 to $50 per month, and you'll need some basic design software. But you can start with the free versions. There's good flexibility with this once you establish some systems. So you can batch create content and schedule posts in advance, and then just monitor and engage throughout the week. Income potential is strong. So social media managers typically charge $500 to $3,000 per month per client, depending on the services provided. Managing 3 to 5 clients, that can easily generate $3,000 to $10,000 per month. Scalability is excellent. You can take on more clients, expand services to include paid advertising management, or build a team to handle more accounts. It's a really great opportunity because you're helping businesses connect with their customers and grow their revenue. The work is creative and varied, and you can often see direct results from your efforts. The reality check is that social media trends change quickly, so you'll need to stay current. And some clients may expect really quick responses, but most understand reasonable boundaries. The key here is setting clear expectations upfront about availability and response times. Now, here's where things can get really interesting. Everything that we've talked about so far requires you to trade your time for money. But what if I told you there's a way to build assets that work for you even while you sleep? So let me tell you about the business model that changed my students' lives and my business partner Roy's life. He made over $2 million doing something that he knew absolutely nothing about when he started. Before I discovered this opportunity, I was a stressed out yoga teacher with a young child and a lot of debt. And within 12 months of starting Amazon KDP Publishing, I went from $0 to $10,000 per month. Amazon KDP lets you publish fiction books that sell around the clock. Amazon handles payment processing, global distribution to over 40 countries, and the customer service. The Kindle market has millions of voracious readers. According to recent data, over 1 billion people worldwide use ebooks, with projections showing that this will reach 1.12 billion readers by 2027. The global ebook market is worth approximately $20 billion, with fiction accounting for nearly 60% of all book sales. Romance alone generates over $1.44 billion in revenue annually. So much, making it the highest earning fiction genre. Romance novels reached 39 million printed units sold in 12 months in 2023, which was growth of about 52% compared to the previous year. This is why we mostly sell romance novels. The niche works so well because romance readers read 1 to 2 books per night, which creates serious demand. Skills required for this include business strategy, market research, team management for hiring ghostwriters and editors, and some basic marketing knowledge. It only costs under $500 to publish your first book professionally. So yes, there are some startup costs, but the benefits once up and running are massive. Time flexibility is perfect for busy moms. You can work during nap time, after bedtime, whenever. And my personal favorite, there are no client calls and there are no deadlines that are imposed by others. Now, income potential varies widely depending on many factors. But we've seen students achieve meaningful income when they follow our system consistently. My business partner, Roy, was making over $60,000 per month, working completely on his own schedule. In his best months, he was making between $100,000 to $200,000 monthly. And in his very best month ever, he hit $236,000. And the best part is scalability is unlimited. Each book becomes a digital employee that never calls in sick, never needs vacation, and never asks for a raise. Now, why am I saying that this is the best opportunity? Well, first, it builds real assets. Every book becomes a digital asset that is generating income for decades. Unlike other side hustles where you trade your time for money. Second, it creates semi-passive income. You hire a writer and a cover designer on Upwork. They send you a Word document, you upload it to Amazon. But books don't sell themselves. We do advertising and it's a real business. You have to learn the ropes, but once you know what you're doing, it's about 5 to 10 hours per week. Which is why we like the term semi-passive, because the books do make money on their own, but you do have to put in some work. Third, it taps into a massive market opportunity. Fiction is a $15 billion market. Romance alone generates over $1 billion annually. So you're tapping into existing demand and not trying to create it. Fourth, it offers healthy profit margins. Physical product businesses see 10 to 20% margins. The stock market, it averages 8 to 12% annually. With Amazon KDP, it's possible to consistently achieve 50% or more profit margins. Fifth, we have real results. We've taught over 15,000 students this system. We have over 2,600 reviews on Trustpilot with a 4.7 out of 5 stars rating. And we've been featured in USA Today, Forbes, Maxim, and about 30 other publications. And every month, we put 30 plus new earners onto our website. Now, I'll be real with you. Amazon KDP doesn't come without its challenges. Amazon, they change their algorithm sometimes. There's a learning curve. And your first few books might not be home runs. But after teaching over 15,000 students, I figured out how to navigate every obstacle. I teach students to build diversified catalogs and use external traffic, so you're not solely dependent on Amazon's whims. Your first book, it'll teach you the process. You're building a catalog, not gambling on just one book. Every challenge is solvable with the right guidance. And unlike other side hustles that might leave you starting over when platforms change, with this, you're building digital assets that compound over time. Which is why, considering everything, if I were to rate this opportunity, I'd give it a 9.5 out of 10 because it builds true generational wealth while giving you complete time freedom. If you found this helpful and you want to learn more about any of these opportunities, we're always here to help. Our goal is to simply provide you with the best information possible to make informed decisions about your future. Subscribe for more content about building wealth as a busy mom, and I'll see you on the next video.